Alright, so we're back after the internet literally just screwed me over and cut me off again, but luckily we had just saved the game. So I am literally right back to where I just got cut off at. Because I do honestly want to finish at least the Galactic Zone tonight, so yeah, I'm back. Freaking internet decided, I don't know what actually happened, but the internet was screwing up. It said connection to server lost and all that, so. But it's a damn good thing we had just saved that game, dude. It is literally a damn good thing we just saved the game. But it didn't kick me out of the game or whatever, so. I mean, even if it had, like, the game had crashed or whatever, we literally just crashed the game, but we had just saved right there. So we are still right where we were at that point. But God, that is such a pain in the booty. But I guess that stream was almost 6 hours long, which I guess for my internet, I'm kind of lucky, I guess it let me do that far. But so we are picking it up literally right where it just got cut off at. So and again, luckily it wouldn't have mattered if it did kick me out of the game or if the game had crashed, because it literally, at least we had just saved, man. But okay, but like I said, I do at least want to get this Galactic Zone thing done tonight, and there's a couple other things I wanted to go ahead and do, so I guess at this point now, we're looking to head to the battle zone. We will get it done, because I'm pretty sure the battle zone and Nuka Galaxy is all we have left here. Starport Nuka. Because, yeah, we got the theater, we got the Among the Stars. So let's head on down here to the battle zone and we'll get it done. Cat, really? Whatever, buddy. All right, go ahead and pop a spot there, bud. If you're gonna sit, chill. Okay, but in any event, so we are picking up right where we left off. That's kind of why I called this 8.5, because technically it's still part of that stream as far as I'm concerned. Dang it.
Welcome to the Robco Battle Zone. Please find a seat. Our next show begins in just 5 minutes.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated. Scanning. Threat redetected.
Please clear the area until order has been restored. Do not attempt to flee. You will be identified and sanctioned.
Okay.
Continuing search for fugitive. Search complete. No hostiles detected. Standing down.
Okay.
Sweet.
The big ass stack of tickets. And we got 30 tickets off that little bitty stack there. That actually is pretty badass. All right.
Yes.
Take it all. Fuck it. We might as well go ahead and
Nice.
switch this up. All right, so there's the one. Okay, there's two out of the, I think, 6 that are in here. Let's go ahead and head downstairs first because there's another recipe and another star core over here.
Holy, it's right there. This is now a free fire zone.
Yeah.
Do not be alarmed. Order will be restored soon. Please. Initiating
Cola,
search
bottle,
for
bottle,
hostile target.
Bottle, grape.
Hell yeah.
There's the Nuka Ray recipe.
Continuing
Should
search
be
for
another star core up
fugitive.
here.
Search complete. No hostiles detected. Standing down.
Oh wow, there you go. I was gonna say. Oh crap, he was legendary. I kind of thought from the little orange smoke coming off from him. I knew from that little orange smoke coming off from him that he was legendary, and I didn't think about it, but they blow up. Legendary robots blow up. But the star cores are to get the control kind of back over the galactic zone. I'll show you here in a minute because We're almost done here. This won't take too long.
Sensor alert.
Kill.
Anomaly detected.
Kill.
Threat reading.
Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit.
Got it.
Victory.
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous. Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility for apprehension.
Well, the legendary ones are the ones that drop kind of all the good stuff, so to speak, or whatever. But yeah, but when you're going up against a legendary robot, you definitely have to remember. And like these things here, these sentry bots, if it's legendary, it blows up twice. So like when it blows up the first time, don't just go rushing over to it because they blow up twice. Just going to take us back out. All right, now we need to set up some bottle cap mines here because we're going to need to be doing this quickly. There's the other two. There's the other two star cores, but I'm not going to grab them right away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first thing we're going to do
are you ready
is set
for
up.
incredible action? Are you ready for thrilling battle? Are you ready to see the latest robots fight it out in the ultimate showcase? Then it's time for the Robco Battle Zone! Now entering the ring, Robco's Galactrons. With their cutting-edge laser technology, watch as the Galactrons make short work of these iBots.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a show!
All right, now the
Can
iBots
anything
came out of that
challenge the
door over
Galactron?
there.
Get
Let's
ready
make
to
sure they didn't
find
blow
out.
up these bottle
It's
cap
time
mines.
for a
They did.
head-to-head matchup with the mighty Novatron.
Attention. This is now a combat zone.
Okay, so those two are taken down.
Incredible. Do you want more? Well, we'll give you more. Here they come. Two state-of-the-art Novatrons.
Perimeter movement detected.
And now, the fight you've all been waiting for. The ultimate in high-end robotic engineering. The one, the only. Robco Space Sentry!
Ooh, got the ricochet perk on those guys. Back up there, Junior.
What a fight! What a fight! We hope you enjoyed the show.
And that's how you deal with that rather quickly.
Don't forget to stop by the Robco
Bottle cap mines are
pick up
awesome.
your very own souvenir from today's fight.
Alright, now we can grab our
Thank
2
you
star
for visiting
cores.
the Robco Battle Zone.
That's all 6 of them that are in here. Grab the shit off him. Should be a bunch of caps on the floor, hopefully. Brandon Blood, holy shit, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm kind of glad I started the stream back up now that you made it in here. All right. I think that's all the caps almost. I'll get these. I'll get those. Pretty good, man. I was just doing a stream. It lasted about 6 hours before the frickin' internet booted me off again, but I decided to keep going because, hell, I've got like 6 hours before I go to bed for work tonight, and I definitely at least wanted to get this part done. Okay, so now, if I am not mistaken... Junk, we need miscellaneous. Okay, so that's 27 star cores. And what about the recipes? Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we've got 13 out of the 15 recipes. Double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, so there's 2 of those that we're missing. Yeah, we're trying to get the quantum power armor. That's the XO1 power armor. That's that power armor that's in the middle there that I was talking about. That's what the star cores are for, is to turn the power back on so we can get those. But unless I can find out what the hell happened to that extra one or whatever, because you need 35 star cores, we're only going to be able to get 34 of them until we get the power back on at the plant. But now... And I can go ahead and show you real quick what the star cores are for. Because since I've got all of them except for the ones in the Okay, here's the Star Control mainframe. Now this is why there's one laying over there by the trader that's over there. So you've got to put at least one back in here to make this work. So you put each one of these little slots, you need to install one of those star cores. So we've got one back in, so we should be able to run it on auxiliary power. Initialize emergency operations mode. Now this View Star Core Network is going to show you where they're all out. A total of 34 other star cores were detected. One's in the star control chamber. That's the one you have to get the power back on because you have to take the elevator up to get it. There's one in the galactic zone grounds. Or no, one in the star control chamber is the one that we just put in. One in the galactic zone grounds and 7 in the Nuka-Cola Galaxy. Now the one that's in the galactic zone grounds is the one upstairs that we have to turn the elevator back on to get. But so now all we have to do though is get up to 20 of them, and that will allow us to shut shit down. And I'll show you here because that'll be 4. Okay, so that's 5 of them. Now every 5 that you put in, you can do something else. This is selective shutdown. So I can either shut down the iBots, I can shut down the Mr. Handies, or I can shut down the Nukatron. Now, as we go through here, if I found 5 of them, I could do those robots one at a time. Once you get up to 20, you basically just shut it all down, and then you're free to roam around the grounds and assign it to a gang and all that. Okay, so I think that should be all of the ones on this side. Nope, there's one more over here. Okay, so that's 13 out of 20. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, and $20. Okay, so we have 20 of them in there now, and I only have the one Nuka Galaxy to get. Now, if I go into Nuka Galaxy, all the robots are going to start shooting at me. If I go ahead and do this, go to defensive mode, deactivate defensive mode. Now, all of the robots are more or less shut down. They're taken out of defensive mode. Now this display case access, open display case, it's going to tell me I need 35 to do that. So we'll just go ahead and keep putting these in here for now. Now, one of the reasons that that's kind of not necessarily the best way to go is because if I don't do that, it's going to show me where they are. They're going to show up as quest markers. So when I go into the Nuka Galaxy, it's going to give me a quest marker as to where each one of the star cores that I need is. So there's 1, and then there's 4 over there is 5, and I've apparently missed 2 slots over here. But since I pretty much know where they're all at, I can just go get them. Yeah, there's 1 right there. Let's go ahead and play Mark's log while we're walking over there.
Ingrid and I activated Star Control, the new robots in the Galactic Zone. Earlier today, I was working on a Nukatron when these damn kids came at us with their thirst zappers. Of course, they got soda all over the exposed hardware. The Nukatron lurched and pointed its nozzle right at one of the boys. I thought for sure he triggered the military protocol, and we were all dead. Turns out Star Control sensed the glitch, so we never had to find out. It shut down the Nukatron itself. God, I was so relieved. I still think having armed robots in the park is insane. As far as I'm concerned, this Star Control's the real deal.
This is basically just the other side of that whole deal-a-jigger over there. But now I'll show you what I mean about shutting the robots down. Hang on, because there's a safe or a trunk or something over here for me to open. Get it.
That's it.
Let me go ahead and deal with this food situation thing. Okay, so we're properly hydrated, properly fed. The Nuka-Cola will take care of the tiredness. Okay, so that's all our elements dealt with. Now, as I go in here, if I hadn't put those 20 star cores in there and shut down the defensive mode, as I come in here, all the robots would be shooting at me. As of now, I can go ahead and just work around them.
Colony on Goa 5 is under attack. Repeat. The colony
You see how I can kind of just walk by the robots here and it doesn't matter? If I hadn't shut that down, all these robots would be shooting at me. But again, and now as I was in here, each one of these star cores would be showing up as a quest marker. It would show that I have to get 7 of them in here, or at least tell me that there's 7 of them in here. Got it.
Do I look like I have time for idle
1.
chit-chat?
Let's go this way. It's
Protect
a lot
and
easier.
serve.
Good day to you.
Enemy forces are moving to attack the colony. We're getting reports of orbital strikes. They can't hold out much longer.
Got it.
1, 3, 4, 5. You are go for home. Report to the launch pad.
That's 2.
Enemy forces are moving to attack the colony.
Should be, yeah, here it is. Here's the key to get in there.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
That's 3. That's 4.
Protect and serve.
That's 5.
Protect and serve.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
That's 6. The elevator down here.
Planetscape set. North entrance. Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered.
That is 7.
And fairly.
Now see, what sucks is all of these robots right here, had I not shut down the defensive mode, all these robots would be shooting at me. Every one of those robots that we just passed would be shooting at me.
Going up.
But, so that is 7 more that we've got. Leaving us only the one that is upstairs to find.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Now you want to make sure to go out this way because here is the medallion. We now have all the medallions that we need. We got all of our cappies. And now I can do this at any given time, but once I go upstairs, since you shut down the robots, I can now assign a gang to this park. If not, I would have had to have killed all those robots in there before I was able to assign the gang. Assign this park to a gang. But okay, so I believe it was the disciples that we gave the last part to. So this needs to go to the pack. Now let me put these in here. And see, now it's not giving me the prompt too as to how many I've fixed already either, because technically that quest is over. But I should have 6 of them on me. Ah, here we go. Okay, now that totally means I missed one slot again. So I need to figure, ah, there it is. Okay, so when I get the one that's upstairs, I'm going to have to figure out where it goes and then put it in its slot. And then we'll be able to open that case behind me. Yep, so we've got one more to find. So I just need to know which slot it's going to have to go in here. Not that I have to know right now, because we have to go, if you're going the raider route, we have to go at least take 3 settlements before one of the gangs double cross us, and then we have to come back here, straighten that out. Ah, there it is. That's the slot I'm missing. But now once I get that star core and put it in there, this case will open up, and that quantum power armor is mine. What's up, Eric? Pretty sure there's just some whiskey back here. Might as well grab these bottles. Okay, so now though, alright, so I think it's the pack. Okay, so now we need to go talk to Gage.
Don't forget to stake out a good spot for the Fizztop Mountain Fireworks Spectacular this evening. Show starts promptly at 9 p.m.
to say, don't you freaking lock up on me, you bastard. Alright, now we're going to go talk to Gage. Gage is going to tell us to go talk to Shank. And when we talk to Shank, Shank is who sets us off on the
All
quest.
these suckers trying to make it on their own. Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal. Something to focus on.
I'm gonna get some
They
coffee
got
real
it.
quick while this is
Wind
talking
up
here.
turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna
No,
need
Cat,
more
you
of
know you don't get fed just yet.
everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sarcastic.
Wow, nuts. I was just starting to get cozy in my little castle.
Now you're starting to sound like Coulter. You remember? The idiot whose body we recently dumped into the river? He was always content to just barely scrape by. Look where that got him. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth...
Hey, Black Hammer. Hello, welcome.
Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything.
Guess while that's going on, I'll go to the bathroom too.
He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
Gotta be sarcastic again?
What's he gonna do? Show him how to milk a Brahmin?
Maybe. If you ask him nicely. Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Alright, that completes the grand tour. And starts Home Sweet Home. Now Home Sweet Home is the quest we need to do to start taking over settlements in the Commonwealth. But first we gotta sort out this whole sleeping, eating situation again. Alright, now let's see, let's get this situation under control here. Alright, so 12 hours is 3 in the morning, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be, yeah, about 20 to 8 in the morning, so let's go ahead and do that. properly fed and hydrated. Let's go have a talk with Shank.
Sometimes it works in your favor if the sheep see you coming. Let them sweat, get nervous. They make mistakes.
And now, before we go and talk to Shank, something I don't know for sure that I've done on stream yet.
Will we be reaping any rewards from your new reign?
There is a trophy for this game of claiming 100,000 of these Nuka K tickets. This is what we're picking up the Nuka K tickets for. But let's go talk to this dude real quick.
You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
Yeah, who knew? Water and electricity wouldn't mix.
Well, judging from the thirst sapper you picked up, apparently you're not the only one. Age was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. I think Coulter got exactly what he deserved.
I'm getting the impression that nobody liked that guy.
That's like calling a Deathclaw a pussycat. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuka Cave.
Sure, why not? This place looks like fun.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah, all of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
Careful. You keep patting yourself on the back like that, and your arm's gonna break.
Give me a break. It's all I've got. Look, let me just explain how all this works. After that, if you're interested in playing, great. If not, then no harm done. Every game in the Nuka Cave still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
Damn it! I already spent all my tokens on some magic beans.
Very funny. Look, normally I tell people the only way to get tokens is buying them from me. But seeing as you're the new overboss, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you a few other ways of getting them. You can also get tokens from the pre-war token machines in the Nuka Cave, but they only take pre-war money. And if you look around the parks hard enough, I'm betting you'll find a few here and there. I'll tell you what, just to officially welcome you to Nuka World, here's a token to get you started.
Alright. Let's, how about
You
two?
can do better. How about two?
Yeah, sure. I suppose it couldn't hurt. May as well start off with you on the right foot. Well, I guess that's it. If you need anything, you just let me know. Oh, don't forget to take this with you, boss. That way you can't say I never did you any favors.
Okay, so now, these take pre-war money, and you can, they'll give you tokens or whatever. Once you get your Nuka Cave tickets, you will bring them over here. Let's go ahead and redeem our tickets. Okay, so we've got 4,520. Now, when you click on spend tickets, there's 5 different prize levels here. Okay, that acid soaker is one that we want to get. And we don't have enough tickets for it. But we're going to fix that in just a minute. So let's go ahead and back out of here. Now, once you put these in here, those will be saved in there, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, there's all sorts of different games. This is like whack-a-mole. You basically just pick up the little hammer thing there, and it'll whack it. This is where I will usually do it because it's set up for you to use this pipe pistol. This is one of the reasons I bring spray and pray with me. Because again, there is a trophy for you to get 100,000 tickets and claim 100,000 tickets. This is the way we do this. We insert a token. One little quick fire there takes out all of them because of the explosive bullets in spray and pray. So literally, you just go ahead and rock this out. And again, if you can push it quick enough that you only fire one bullet, it'll save you a little bit of ammo, but usually it'll only fire like 2, maybe 3 shots. And this is a lot easier than sitting there aiming at each one of those stupid things. Okay, now because we got the high score, you grab your tickets here. That's 715 each time we do this. So you literally just kind of keep repeating this. Until you have 100,000 tokens. And this is pretty much one of the easiest ways to do it. And I think the quicker that you get those, the more they're worth. So do this a handful of times and we'll at least get the acid soaker. And then we'll check and see if the paddle is still there. The paddle, I think, is like a level 1 prize or a level 2 prize. I don't think it's a level 3 prize. But the acid soaker, it's kind of a novelty weapon. It's one of those deals where like it only does like 10 damage and you have to make the ammo for it at a crafting station, chemistry station. The paddle ball, however, is kind of cool because you can turn the paddle ball into a quantum paddle ball thing, and it literally does like a quantum explosion. Alright, so let's take our tickets. Now there's 1,045. So obviously, as you can see, you need to keep doing this. It takes probably about an hour or something like that. You can totally end up with roughly 100,000 tickets, and you go claim them all. We'll probably just do this a few more times because I don't remember exactly how much the paddle ball is, but if it's there, hopefully we can get both of them at the same time. having the quick reload thing helps you out considerably there too. Nope, there's another 1100. So now that should be enough to get the acid soaker. But again, this is one of the quickest ways that I've found to actually get that trophy for claiming 100,000 tickets. So if you're hunting the trophies for this game and you want them all, it obviously takes more than one playthrough because you have to, I think there's a trophy for taking 8 settlements, and there's a trophy for doing 12 quests, like you need to go talk to Nisha, Mason, or William and his sister. Let's see, that's 702. And that's not even all that great a score that I got. But then you have to do, I think you have to do like 12 of the gang missions. Okay, so like I said, that should be plenty to get the Super Soaker. Let's go ahead and hit this thing again. Redeem my tickets. Spend tickets. Okay, so we want the acid soaker. Now let's check the other prizes. There's Mentas, Nuka-Cola Dark, XL. That's pretty good because that's a rare drug or whatever. You don't necessarily see it all over the place. Bunch of different Nuka-Colas, souvenir magnets. Alright, here's some paddleball strings. We'll go ahead and get that because paddleball strings are ammo for the paddleball dealing-majigger, so. But now if they're not both here, if the paddleball and the acid soaker are not here, then literally you have to wait a few days, come back, and these prizes change. So, like, if you keep checking back here, you could find all sorts of different prizes. It's kind of like a recurring thing. Okay, but yeah, so apparently, and now once you get those prizes, the prizes are going to come out here. You're going to see them fall out here. There's my acid soaker.
Excellent.
See, and it only does 12 damage. And the acid that you have to use is the acid that you find from the junk. That's what you use to craft it. And now a lot of times this shit will fall on the floor here. There's my paddle ball string. But yeah, and it's hard to find, so if you get like the paddle ball string and shit like that. But yeah, usually the shit will fall out and land in that basket and you'll get it. And yeah, and usually, Darth, I usually screw over the operators because a lot of times once I start going, I like the melee thing, and they're both more or less aimed at melee. The pack stuff is more or less aimed at melee. But before we get too crazy here, we have to go talk to Shank over here. And we're going to go talk to each of the gangs. They're going to give us a recipe for grenades that we can make. The pack are going to give us a grenade that frenzies any animals in the area. It calls over animals in the area. So like say if something's attacking me and I know there's like a big pack of wild dogs around there, I could throw one of those grenades and the dogs will come attack him. The animals will come attack. I think Lizzie is going to give us a persuasion grenade, which if you're going to talk people off their land, you throw a persuasion grenade and it makes them more susceptible to your persuasion. And the disciples give us, I think it's a frenzy grenade.
If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a...
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to.
See, I hate it that you have to say, tell me more about the park medallions, and now it's going to give me the option. I've got all the medallions.
Full set of park medallions.
So you do. Why, that's just Nuka-tastic. Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
No questions.
That's it.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scratcher.
System restored. Have a great day.
Okay, but now, as you'll see here in a minute, all that you get for collecting these medallions is a Nuka-Cola Dark, a Nuka-Cola Grape, a Nuka-Cola Quantum. So literally it's just a few of the oddball Nuka-Colas. Now, something else we want to do before we talk to Shank? Ducky, how you doing, wild child? What's
found
up?
all of the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter.
It is lovely to see you
Let me
as
take a look at
usual.
these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
Sarcasm.
Damn. I was sure the letters spelled fresh ginger. That stuff is great in hot tea with honey, lemon, little brandy, a lot of brandy.
Nice try, but you'd be 1 G short. So let's just assume it's refreshing. This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
Okay, and now we want to do this because this is going to lead us to getting the
door's unlocked.
Nuka-Cola
Let's
Quantum
go inside.
launcher. And